you will not see heaven for bringing that to the main
I'm
stage,
not
my
gonna
brother.
lie. I watched that show, and wait, wait, wait. Hear me out.
This is the first time I've ever heard of this.
That's crazy.
It's actually compared to what we saw on stage, it's not the same at all. Like what they did on stage was not a good representation of the show at all. The show is actually not that bad compared to what we saw.
No, we can put some
on
background
stage.
music to this. Mari, why don't you give us a rundown of what is the name of the dating show, and can you give us a scope of what they actually do on the real?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
This is Mari's dating
Alright,
show
so-
review.
I'm intrigued.
So we all know it's called About Last Night, you know. And basically each show is just like there's 3 couples that come on, and they all basically it's basically like think of it like a game show basically, but like a Family Feud of date nights. Like you have to like
I'm gonna need
know
an
your-
example.
like you have to actually know your like it's testing how well you know your spouse basically. It's just like a
Like
series of
newlywed games.
Yeah,
I'm dating myself, but yeah.
It's like a series of games that you have to basically know your spouse to basically just win the whole thing. And so, of course, the money goes to charity. So when you have a Steph and Ayesha type of show event, it's going to be for charity. You know, that's
Wait, it's either money go to charity or you probably getting a divorce. I don't know if that's a.
I don't know if those
gamble,
women
man.
are
I
lying.
with those shows. Like if it goes,
yeah.
I'm locked in. If those are the terms, I'm locked in. Now, if it was you got to win or y'all going to the courthouse afterwards, I'm cool with that. That's like a reverse married at first sight type of deal. But
Yeah.
it really just seems like they remixed the Newlywed Show and just added some spicier questions, possibly.
Yeah, it's. I mean, Steph is a bartender for Christ's sakes on the show.
Oh my
he's
God.
What?
he's literally just a bartender. Aisha's asking all the questions. Steph is just the bartender. Put the
I
buzzer
don't
in the
want to
mail.
drink milk by Steph Curry. Like, I'm sorry.
Getting
I
those
don't want
shots
to.
Yeah, but I
Hey,
don't
chase
wanna-
the bag, my
I
brother, I guess.
remember vividly on I forgot what episode it is, but it was Steph's sister
You don't
Sadell.
remember that?
I can't recall the episode. It could be
remember
3
it.
or 4.
it might have been 5. It might have been 5.
Three
But
episodes.
no, it was Steph's sister Sadell and her husband Damian Lee on the Warriors. They were on there, and I swear they had to make questions even spicier for that episode because they was asking Sadell some crazy questions in front of her brother. I'm like,
Oh hell no!
That's so uncomfortable.
All right,
All right.
I'm the show.
it's not bad, but it's like at the same time.
Omar about to watch it with the wife right now.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
go clean again. That's what's
Stop
gonna
cleaning that
happen.
shit.
Well, Dee, since you are right now our only lady on the show, we have, of course, 2 others, Boomy and Stacy, that are members of the Late Night Lake Show family. But I just have a question for you regarding this dating show. So, the NBA version had Steph and Ayesha Curry, and then 2 Chainz and his lovely wife, who, you know, before Kwame telling me yesterday what her name was, Keisha Ward, I didn't know, but that is probably by design. So you got Keisha Ward, who for all intents and purposes has been behind the scenes in 2 Chainz's life, super popularity, right? And then you got Ayesha Curry, who has been on the front line with Steph just as much in headlines, news, interviews, and all that. Where are you going? If you had the choice
Oh
of
no,
picking
2 Chainz life.
a life, you would rather pick 2 Chainz life. Tell us.
100%. Because especially when you I feel like the media right now, right? Media and social media, especially Twitter, they are all up in your business, try to stir up chaos for no reason. So it's like if you have your relationship and your family out on full limelight, right? Everyone is gonna criticize you. And whether you think you got tough skin or you don't care what people say, that stuff is gonna get to you and it's gonna trickle into the house. It could possibly drift you apart, whatever the case, you know what I mean? So I feel, and it's funny, I actually asked this the other day on my Twitter about a muse, what it is for a man to find their muse, right? So I feel like if you're behind the scenes, and you're like that strong power couple, but you're behind the scenes, it's a lot better, and there's a lot more level playing field that way. So you know you have that rock at home, that people aren't like constantly like looking for you or trying to stir up the mix with you guys, or oh well, she's talking to this person, they must be in an open relationship, oh she's having coffee over here, she's sleeping with this person. Like, no, goodness, it's not about all like social media and stuff. You know, I feel like if you have one person in the limelight, the other one has to be in the back handling business and holding it down. So I'd prefer that.
But 2 Chainz said all he wanted for his birthday was a big booty hoe. Is that, you know, are you good? Are you good behind the scenes? I mean, your man, you know, pretty like 2 Chainz pretty much has a life where his persona is single titty two necklace, right?
Yeah.
You cool with them? Because, you know, Steph is the opposite. He is well-built Christian man. And, you know, hey, the rumors going to leak about it being not as, you know, Christ-like activities behind the scenes. So I think it's a double-edged sword on both ways, right?
I feel like it's hard, honestly, but if you know what your significant others like role within their icon, right, is, you guys have to talk about those things behind the scenes. Like, you guys have to understand, like, okay, yes, there's going to be groupies, there's going to be this, there's going to be that. So you, to an extent, I'm pretty sure they talk about those things, and she probably just doesn't get bothered. I don't know. That's how I see it.
Hey, swimming in diamond chains would make me feel a lot better about my status in the world too. So, okay, well, that is our weekly relationship advice from our resident Late Night Lake Show family member, D. Thank you, D.